Hey everybody, we're back and we are here for Master's Minute, episode 18, joint locking, part 6. I have no idea how many more of these we're going to be doing for like joint locking because we have the wrist joint we're going to be working on for a couple more, then we're moving up to elbows, and then we have, well, there's a whole lot of joints in the body. So let's recap real quick. We worked on everything from fingers. We went all the way down to outer wrist locks, or an outer wrist turn, some of you guys call it. And today we're going to work on, well, a lovely technique called the Z lock or S lock, depending on which part of the planet you live on. I have a friend down in Australia who always tells me that we're upside down. I told him he's down under, so I'm not sure. So we're going to work on the infamous S or Z lock. Now, what I want to talk about some base fundamentals that you have to have where you can be able to find this anywhere you go. So remember, what I'm trying to teach you in these videos is what we call core principles or core fundamental skills. Once you have that foundation, you can apply or insert or use in any scenario. We can go all the way up to advanced techniques and we come all the way back down to basics. But the problem is that if I jump right to the advanced stuff because it looks cool, well, you're not going to know all the other details that actually make it work. And what's more important, looking cool or making sure that it works? My opinion is that we make sure things work. So G, come on out. Yes, we're going to go through some of these core fundamentals of the Z lock. Now, one of the biggest things is understanding that how the arm sets up for this. We have to have a close to 90-degree bend in the wrist and a close to 90-degree bend in the elbow. And for this standing purposes, we are going to be working on making sure that the pinky is up. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to work on a pinky side grab. So turn around here just so that everybody can just see the grab. So I'm going to engage and grab here from the pinky side. Now we'll get into some other videos moving forward, episode 19 and 20, where we're going to work on how we actually get to this position. Here's the thing, when I do a Z lock, I don't really want to open it. What I want to do is compress it as we go in. So my job is to compress it as we go in. If I'm bringing it up and I meet resistance, well, that's what those are for. We're going to show you a lot of ways to do this. So the idea of this bend here creates tension on the outside of the hand. What we're doing is we're compressing this side joint. Remember, in one of our very early videos, we talked that the hand does not move very far sideways. But by bending it and turning it, it moves even less. Okay? Now, here's the thing. Right now, we've only shown what to do with this part. I haven't quite shown you what to do with this part, or how we can use this part, or how we can use the rest of his body to do this. So let's go back to this core fundamental again of reaching down, grabbing the pinky side. We're going to bring it up, and we're going to work on leaning in and causing this bend, okay? Remember, we're not in some situation right now. We are not in an attack. We are not live with the skill. We are just doing the basics to set this up, set the Z up. I need the pinky up. If the pinky's down, there's no work here. If I over-rotate it and I turn it, it doesn't work. When the pinky is straight up and down and then I turn it to him, the impact, the feeling is immense. So I want to get a little closer here, G. So again, when I grab, I'm bringing it here. I notice that the pinky's up. I'm going to compress it to almost 90 degrees. I can do it one-handed. I can use the fingers, or I can use the wrist. Okay? Now, once he's here, all I do is keep this, and I just bring it to the floor, which we're going to show you back here. There are a lot of multi-directional ways to do this Z lock. Okay. Here, I can use it moving backwards, okay? Once here, I can use it moving forwards. And I really have to commend G on dealing with all this. If you're a high-level Hapkido person or joint lock person, pain is just part of the training. It's just what we deal with in order to get through to the next thing. Okay? Otherwise, we can't fully execute the techniques, and then we only know 70% of the move. Okay? So, one more time. We're going to grab. We're going to set up the compression. And then I can use it in multiple directions, okay? So, this is a very short video today. I'd really like everybody to spend a little bit of time working on that. And then later, like if G grabbed my wrist here and we went here, I could do it here. There are so many different ways. If you grab my shoulder here, how we can get into the Z-lock. We're going to get into that on episode 19 and 20. Today was just setting the foundation for the Z-lock. Now, if you've done a Z-lock or an S-lock before, just write, pain in the video. If you've received one or if you're given one, if you've done them before, whether you're watching a replay or watching this live, just comment pain, because we all understand that Mr. Ju just took a lot of pain there. So remember, these videos, these mastermind videos are meant to set fundamentals that we can build building blocks off of. So if you've done the Z-lock in the past, please go ahead and write pain in the comments. And thank you guys for watching again. We'll see you next Wednesday for episode 19.